come on with a really quick tutorial today. I've got some teeny tiny earrings that I'm about to create. And so I'm gonna do a really quick little tutorial. I'm still enjoying my little earring stacking a whole lot. And on the computer trying to make sure everybody can see me. So I've got some little silver flowers. I've got jasper beads. I always work with my jasper. And this past week I've gone pretty small. So these are just some things that I'm gonna move out of my way. And I will show you what I'm gonna make these really little, let's see, I think that's a solar light bead. It's just a little blue bead and a flower. Can't get much simpler than that or much smaller. Okay, I don't think y'all can see that. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can see these now. Hello, how are you? So they're just really small, but they provide just that little splash of color you might need, you know. I know some people like the really tiny little earrings, some like the big ones. And for this reason, this week I've been on a small kick, and I have my work cut out for me because I've got a ton made, and that means a ton of pictures to take, right? A ton of things to get in the Etsy shop. So let me forge away. So yeah, I'll show you some more I've done. These are another pair. Just a little silver accent at the bottom with a couple of blue beads at the top. Okay, yeah, I can't. My hand is in a spot where I don't know if you can see or not. Gotta get the camera together. All right, give me grace, guys. I gotta get the camera together so everybody can see. So what I need to do this little project is, oh, hey, Felicia, how are you? Oh, thank you. I've just got a couple of really simple earrings I was gonna do today. So I'm going over a few of the, what do I want the materials, a few of my materials. And sometimes simplicity is like the key. You don't always have to have, you know, elaborate stuff, but there's a place for all of the bling and elaborate things too. There's a place for it all. It just depends on people's preferences, right? So back out some of my other projects there. Okay, so I'm gonna work with these little flowers. And hello everyone that's there. I was just coming on with a quick tutorial today with these little small earrings. And I'm gonna try to get my camera to focus in on just the part that needs to be seen there. If I can, just on the little area here. Let's see. Geez, I don't think that made it any better. Okay, let me get started. I'm just rambling right now. So I've got, I'm gonna do 3 colors. I have an olive color here, like a brick red, and tan color, or like cream. And so that's gonna make 6 little bitty earrings. And I have these headpins. Let's do the olive first. I'm gonna put the olive bead here. I'm gonna grab a little bitty flower. It looks like that. And then I'm gonna do a little wire wrapping. That's another thing I've kind of been stuck on this week. I can't get away from it. I think what it is I finally kind of, I I don't know, do it with a little bit more ease. I'm learning, you know, to do it a little more easily, so it's not so hard. So still trying to get my camera together here. Maybe you all can see some of the other projects there. I've got the my pliers there at the top of the bead, and then I'm gonna fold over my head pin, reposition the pliers on the bottom, and then I'm gonna start to wrap. You can use the pliers, and I've seen people use the pliers. I don't know why I like to use my fingers, but it just seems more comfortable or something. Maybe I just have to learn to use the tools a little bit better. Hey, Ace Creations, how are you? Good afternoon. Just making a few earrings here. I'm going small today, making some little dainties today. And so I need my pliers. Not pliers, my flush cutters. And now I need the flat nose pliers so I can tuck the little edge. And so there's, you know, the little olive one. I just have to attach a wire there. I'm great, thank you. Hey, how are you? How are you, Danik? Thank you for coming. Making little bitty earrings today, some small ones. All right, so I'll put the olive bead at the bottom. It's just a little jasper bead. I'm gonna add my little flower here. And if anyone knows of good tripods, I would appreciate if y'all would help me out. I am in the market for another tripod that might be a little easier than the one I use, so everybody can see better. I'm looking at my my little computer. I just hope it's not too hard for everybody to see. I see lots of little pieces on that. That's what I've got on here. Honestly, I've got tons of little pieces. Okay, so let's go wrap some more. I think that other loop was a little larger, so let's try to make this one smaller. Too large, I mean, like. Okay, so now we're just gonna wrap. This is something I've seen in a lot of the jewelry, not all of it, but a lot of it. People just put a little wrap at the top, and it makes it almost, just adds a little special flair to your work sometimes with the little wire wrapping. So that's what I've got. Just reminds me of what I would see. Well, you can go, I guess, in any boutique now, and you'll see little dainty earrings. But I remember when I was a lot younger, I would go into the stores and see the little bitty earrings, and I love the big ones, but I would also get the little ones too, little dainties. So anyway, there's the two olive ones. So I'm gonna have like 4 when I'm done. I've got blue there, green, and I'll go ahead and add the ear wires so you'll be able to see what they look like. These are my favorite ear wires. They've turned into my favorite. I used to use the show you what I used to use a lot more of. I used to use these a lot more, and they're cute too. But for some, I think they call the ones that I use now like French wires, French ear wires. These have the little ball at the top. They're cute too. But I like these a whole lot. So just cute and simple. So let's add that to my little green pair there. And these are called rondelles. Like the shape of the bead. And these look like they could be charms or clusters on a larger piece too. So they're just little flowers and rondelle beads there at the bottom. So far I've got my blue pair and I've got the little green pair. So that's cute. Then I gotta get the red pair made and the tan pair. And I'll be done with this particular project. I feel like I'm never done though. So this is still jasper. All these beads are jasper. That's just like brick red, like a dark orange or burnt orange color. I would say that's a little more on the orange side, I guess, than red. Just like fall leaves, you know. Pretty little color there. Okay, and they're super easy once you get a hang of the wrapping, I guess, the wire wrapping. And these are head pins. Sometimes I will wire wrap with wire like this, but I wanted something flat at the bottom. I didn't want a loop at the bottom there. I just wanted just the bead at the bottom by itself. So that's why I'm using a head pin there. Let's see if we can get that. I don't need that hole at the top too large. See if I can get a little bit tighter and smaller than the other 2 pair. I think this is going to be perfect. Okay, now just hold it in place. Oh, this one, the wire is pretty thick. That's what's happening. That wire is extremely thick, which means I probably should be using the the tools, but I just like to use my hands, and I'm not sure why. It just seems easier. It seems like I have more control or something with my hands, and it seems like the other tool would just be in the way. So that headpin is kind of long, so I have a little bit more to snip off there. So that's what it looks like so far. Then I have to snip off my end there with the flush cutter. And I'm going to tuck it in with my flat nose pliers and then go to the next pair. I could just sit there and make these all day. Over the past few days, I sort of have. I'll show you a few of the other ones I've done that are small and dainty. Where are you? There you are. The end here. Just flattening that out and tucking it in. That's where someone's ear would be, you know. So you gotta make sure that no ragged edges are there. Tuck your wire in well. Okay, so there's one, and I said I was going to show a couple things. Yeah, let me finish these and then I'll show a couple of other things that I've been working on. All pretty small. I don't know. I like the big things too, or the larger earrings too, so kind of go with the wind, whichever one I feel like making for that day. Head pin, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, I have my rondelle at the bottom, another flower bead. And I saw the little flowers, I thought they were the cutest thing in the world. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Bend that over. You put the pliers, you reposition the bottom one, fold it over, and then you start wrapping. When I first started, I guess, jewelry making, and I would see these tutorials, I would hear people call this messy wire. And I guess because they're not really the same, but some people get so good at this that everything they do is like the wire wrapping kind of looks perfect, I guess, and it looks like the same, but I like the thought of it not, you know, no two being exactly the same. It's handmade, you know, it's good quality, but it's still kind of a messy wire, you know, everything is not like perfect or the exact same, but they're still beautiful little earrings. Let's see, tucking in that wire, it's up there. Okay. Hope everybody's having a nice, peaceful Sunday. It's kind of quiet around my house. I am. It's been pretty peaceful. Waiting for another week to start, huh? I expect to fully enjoy my Sunday before it does. All right. Don't fit. Let's see. Make sure it's in there good. Flattened really well. Almost time for the ear wires. All right, let's try to make it with this other kind of ear wire and see what it looks like. Maybe that can add something a little different since the other ones have the other ear wire. Still a cute little earring, just a different ear wires on top. Like that, and have this one again. Okay, and that's that one. And then I have that, so far that's 3 pairs. The dark orange or like burnt orange color. That's the blue. And let's see, and the green. And these are the ones that I worked on a little bit earlier. And I got some garnet colored chip beads. And I said I was gonna show something else that I have been working on. So still pretty small, not quite as small, but little flowers. But these flowers are copper. And then they have that rich, I guess kind of dark red or almost purplish color garnet chip beads there at the top with copper accents, wire wrapping there at the top. So I've been working on stacking and wire wrapping all last week and pretty much the weekend too. It's my new technique that I have just fallen in love with. So let's get this last pair going. Oh, let me show you another one I did. Okay, I had some connector silver beads there. Just some circles, some hoops. And I put some flowers at the bottom of the hoop there. There it goes. Okay. Copper flowers at the bottom. There's some jump rings here. And then I took some copper wire at the top and wrapped it and made my, I guess my piece that can attach to the ear wire. So I just thought those were different and just being creative, trying to be anyhow. So we have that pair. Now for my little tan color. So you can have a whole little set of this for your wardrobe. Match your shirts, sweaters, you know, tank tops or whatever. These would probably be cute little things to wear with simple jeans. You know, some people have different, like more than one hole in their ears, so you could put that in one hole and then the second hole maybe a little, I don't know, whatever. But just, you know, just whatever you want to do to jazz up your outfits and everything. And it's so funny, I make so many earrings, sometimes I forget to even put some on. I got them all over the place. I guess I make so many, I just don't even think about, uh-oh, look, I already forgot what I'm doing. No one-step looper today. We're wire wrapping today, okay. Let me hurry up with this last pair and say good afternoon. This was supposed to be kind of a short one. I just looked at little colors and I thought, well, I could do a little video on these colors, so that was the point of me coming on today. Just a quick tutorial and hello from me. Uh-oh, it came off. Okay. Not too worried. I think I broke that head pin. So let's grab another. I have got to hurry up because I'm on 10%. I should have charged everything a little bit better. But I think I'm almost done. All right, let's double time. See if we can make this last pair. All right, now we're gonna wrap. Okay. Okay, there's one of the brown ones. One more to go. Gonna have 4 earrings. You can mix and match with whatever you want. The little flower. And let's see what I've got when I'm all done. Excuse me. All right, just about finished. I know why people use the tools. My hands are kind of getting tired, so I'm sure that's why people use the tools, so your fingers and things aren't as tired. And probably it would help to get some head pins that are a little bit thinner in gauge, like the 22 or 24 gauge, and then those are easier to wrap. This is pretty thick. These must be like 18 gauge. All right, looks like I'm done, and I just need to get the ear wires on the last pair. Okay, no rough edges. Ear wire time. I think last week I did a couple videos where I was just stacking things. Today I went small, so who knows what I'll come up with next week or this week. Ear wires. It's already August, what, the 6th today? It's amazing how time flies, right? Okay. All right. And so we have 4 earrings, 4 little rondelle jasper earrings. And the blue ones are, I believe they're sodalite. Okay, they're the red and tan ones. And then the green ones, these are the first ones I made. And the blue ones were the ones I used just to give as an example. So I'm gonna make a prettier, what do you call it, thumbnail to show all those. And then if anyone else wants to catch this, maybe they will enjoy watching the little wire wrapping. So happy Sunday to everybody, and thank you so much to the people that watched, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and happy beading. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.